Yes, hello, my brothers and sisters. Before you is Mr. Mohammed. I welcome everyone who is watching NAM Media at this time, and we really appreciate for the support you have given us, because it wasn't our intention to have you that you only watch NAM Media. There are so many channels, but we appreciate you for supporting us and interesting us to listen the information we pass here. However, today we are going to look at 10 fundamental challenges in life. 10 fundamental challenges in life. However, life's challenges are the friction that shapes our character. I don't know how you will understand the meaning of your character, but navigating these 10 fundamental challenges, navigating them successfully is what transforms my existence into a life filled with purpose. The ultimate search for meaning is defined by how we choose to respond to these 10 universal fundamental obstacles, or these 10 universal obstacles in life. Okay, my brothers and sisters. So, what I can tell you, life is full of challenges. Life is full of challenges. I know many people are passing through a lot. Everyone is facing his or her challenges, and they are totally different. So today I've come with these 10 fundamental challenges, and we see how maybe you can scroll no matter. However, a few are there waiting for this information. It may not work for you, but it may work for someone. Hopefully we are together. So challenge number 1, or universal obstacle number 1. The challenge: peeling back societal expectations, familiar conditioning, and past experiences to understand your core values. I don't know how I can expose this, but it is like knowing who you are allows you to make authentic choices rather than living a life dedicated by others. Together, my brothers and sisters, we have to live an authentic life, whereby here we learn to take decisions without inquiring from people. However, it is an understanding. I don't know how I can say, but it shows your understanding. If you want to do something and inquire from any person who has ever expressed over what you are facing. I don't know whether trying to understand me, but in life we face these challenges all together. So when I come to point 2, it would be coping with loss and grief. Coping with loss and grief. This challenge: processing the death of loved ones, the end of relationships, major life changes. Let me come again. I know some of you are gonna quote me. Processing the death of loved ones, the end of relationships, or major life changes. Experiencing grief reminds us of the profound value of human connection and teaches us deep emotional resilience. I don't know how many of you can try to agree with me, because we're looking at challenges that the fundamental challenges in life, and I've chose 10. So you can share this video, you like it, and make sure that you try to follow us on our Facebook page, Namu Media, and try to follow or subscribe to this channel so that you can have such good information. We need it. Fundamental challenge 3: overcoming failure and rejection. Overcoming failure and rejection. When we talk about the overcoming failure and rejection, facing inevitable setbacks, missed goals, and the fear of embarrassment. Hello, am I speaking with someone? Let me hope that I'm speaking to someone. Failure strips away a goal and provides the vital lessons required to master a craft or improve yourself. Never regret, but try to use the mistake done before as a lesson so that tomorrow or today you can improve. In life, you have, if you want to succeed, you have to remember mistakes you did so that you can use them as a lesson. You can use them as a lesson so that you can succeed. Hello. Hopefully I'm speaking with someone there. I believe I'm talking to someone there. Fundamental challenge 4. Fundamental challenge 4. We've talked about, number 1, we said discovering your identity, coping with loss and grief, overcoming failure and rejection as number 3. So number 4, navigating uncertainty and change. Navigating uncertainty and change. Dealing with unpredictable economic shifts, job loss, sudden life transition without a clear roadmap. Altogether. So learning to let go of the need for total control and instead trusting in your ability to adopt and grow. My brothers and sisters, instead of learning from our fellows, we think that, and when we are communicating, when you're talking to different people, we say that they pretend to be brilliant. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. It's very important. It's very important to trust your ability. You trust yourself. You trust what you can. And try to adopt. Try to have people who can inspire you, who are motivating you. Try to approach those who have what you want. I speaking to someone, don't forget to subscribe. Number 5, managing health and physical limitations. Managing health and physical limitations. Confronting chronic illness, aging, physical and mental health issues. So, health struggles highlight the importance of self-care, bodily respect, and finding strength from within. This is where I comes in. Why do we misuse our lives? Remember, you want dignity, but dignity, it is not like water you're going to find. It is not like salt that everyone can have it. It is a personal identity. Whom do you think to respect you, to value, if you don't value yourself? You misuse your life. My brothers, I believe there are diseases, yes, that we get not in our understanding, and there are diseases coming to our lives, but we are the root. For example, imagine, it is an example, if you're having 4 women per day, yes, you see this woman who has come at your home, at your room, to your room. You don't know where she slept for the last night. And you're trying to pretend, or you're like trying to show her that you love her so much. How sure are you that you're one? Aren't you misusing your life? Then at the end, you're affected with a virus. Yes, maybe you're meant to get that virus, but how? You've created a route by yourself to see that you can get that virus. And people don't fear virus. There are so many diseases. There are so many diseases that can pay more than HIV, more than virus. Let us try to control the misuse of our life. Sometimes I always talk to people, but they tell me I'm not a word that a competitor will get a table for me. No. Don't misuse your life. Hello. So 6, building meaningful relationships. Building meaningful relationships. The question is, who are your friends? Who are your friends? And how many contacts do you have in your phone? On the same question, how do they add value onto your life, onto you? Try to build meaningful relationships. You rather have 3 contacts in life, but when you call one, can respond with immediate response or with immediate effect. Brother Muhammad, how do we know? So The hard work required to maintain trust, navigate conflict, and avoid toxic dynamics. My brothers, we are the problems of our lives. We do not want to maintain the less relationships we have. People have trusted us, but we have disappointed people. Remember, immediately you try to disappoint someone, you've spoiled someone's chance next. And this pattern, maybe she or he would have come in when she or he is in a hard situation than you. But since you disappointed this person or this man who helped you, he or she will not help that person because you spoiled the road. So this person will think that all people are like that. Why should you one person make 100 people suffer? Why? So deep interpersonal connections act as a safety net and give us a reason to love, forgive, and belong. Many of you, your friend annoys you, you don't forgive, you don't forget. Like, you're not going to maintain that relationship. You are not going to maintain that relationship. So, since we are building meaningful relationships, we shall learn how to love. We shall learn how to forgive. So, the 10th fundamental challenge in life, overcoming unfairness. Overcoming unfairness. Grappling with the situations where bad things happen to good people or where effort does not immediately equal reward. It reaches a radical acceptance and pushes you to focus on the things you can control rather than dwelling on the unjust. My brothers and sisters, tell you, let us try to learn from this video. Don't forget to subscribe and follow us on our TikTok and our Facebook page. The same person you find. We are not on earth to do what we want, but we are on earth to do the right thing. One person don't make 100, 1,000, million people cry because of you. Who you are. Who you are. What I can tell you, there are situations where bad things happen to good people in life, or where effort does not immediately equal reward. Altogether. But there are things we can control rather than dwelling on the unjust. When I go to point 8, finding your passion or vocation. Finding your passion or vocation. So, figuring out how to spend your time, energy, and talents to make a tangible impact. My brothers and sisters, you should try to figure out how you spend your time, how you spend your time, energy, Energy is the ability to do work. And talents to make you have a tangible impact. Hello. Let me hope that I'm talking to someone. So discovering or creating your life's work provides a daily sense of contribution and fulfillment. You understand? Provides a daily sense of contribution and fulfillment. You set your goals. The problem we have, after getting challenges, we forget to go to the drawing board and find our mistakes so that we can correct them. Without wasting time, let us talk about escaping the comparison trap. Escaping the comparison trap. Feeling inadequate when measuring your life, imagine, with success against the others. Before accepting that point in life, never do something to make people happy. You are born one, though you're twins, but I believe you didn't come together once at the same time. We shouldn't do something because we are making our friends happy. You're gonna go astray. Realizing that every person's journey is unique. Focusing on your own progress is the key to lasting joy. Let us try to focus on our life because everyone has got a different journey. My journey is different from your journey. Your journey is from different someone. So, thinking or finding solution on how you can progress is the only key to lasting joy in your life. You will not blame anyone. You will be the one to blame yourself. Then, last but not least, forgiving yourself. Wherever you realize that you've done a mistake, touch your heart and repent to your heart. You forgive yourself. Letting go of past mistakes, guilt, or the disappointment of not meeting your own ideas or your own goals. Self-forgiveness frees you from self-sabotage. The moment you forgive yourself, you are not going to have this depression. You understand? You will not. So, it will free you from self-sabotage, allowing you to move forward and live with a peaceful conscience. The moment you forgive yourself, when you are free, you are now going to think wider and find the solution of what you are passing through. So, my brothers and sisters, building mental resilience and moving through limited transitions, you can explore wellness practices through every mind matters or engage with the personal growth resources so that you can improve in your understanding. However, I cannot forget to remind you that you should subscribe to our YouTube channel. Secondly, if you're there, you want to get a certificate in any mining machine. When I talk to the mining machines, I don't mean only mining machines, but to talk machines that are used in construction, civil construction and mining. But we have a grader, a caterpillar, a bulldozer, we have these tower cranes, mobile cranes, so many machines. I recommend you to come and visit Jameson Skills Center, or you can email them or WhatsApp them. The numbers are in the scrolling information down the screen. I remained as Mohammed, your young brother. However, make sure that you follow us on our YouTube channel. Thank you.